Hey, MJ, what's this?
Right. I don't know because it looks so funny.
Well, we'll find out in just a second.
It looks like it only has one leg.
Alright, welcome back to another Cooking with Mr. M and MJ. I'm Mr. M, this is... And who's our special guest today?
Huggy Bull Tiger.
Oh boy. Well,
Tiger, not Huggy Bull.
this is a daikon, which is a Japanese or Asian radish. They're super huge.
It looks like a person with only one leg.
And this one's actually quite small. If you find them, a lot of times they're much larger. Today we're going to be making banh mi sandwiches, and we're going to lightly pickle daikon with some other veggies to put on top.
Like a whole bunch of bread.
Yeah, we have a lot of bread. But before we get to the bread, let's get cooking.
Alright gang, ingredients time, round 1. You'll need a block of firm tofu, a half cup of mirin, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, the juice of 1 lime, 4 cloves of garlic minced up nicely, and some salt and pepper, just a pinch of each. First thing we're going to do is take that half cup of mirin, and we're going to mix it in with the soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, lime juice, garlic, and we're going to add a little pinch of salt and pepper. So once you get those in there, we're going to want to go ahead and whisk everything together to get it nice and combined, and this is going to be the marinade for our tofu. We want to let it sit in there for about 30 minutes. You can go a little bit longer if you want to, just enough so it absorbs some of those flavors. MJ's going to do a nice job of whisking, and then we're going to go ahead and put our sliced and pressed tofu in there, and we'll just set it off to the side. Ingredients round 2, you're going to need 2 carrots, a julienne, a daikon, julienne, 1 to 2 cucumbers thinly sliced, a half cup of rice wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of white sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Predictably, we're going to combine all these ingredients together. So we're going to put in the rice wine vinegar, the salt, and the sugar first, and then MJ's going to do her favorite activity, provided she doesn't dump this all over, and whisk, whisk, whisk. Try to get all the salt and sugar absorbed into the rice wine vinegar, and then we're going to go ahead and add our veggies. This is going to lightly pickle all of them, and we'll give it that nice banh mi sort of flavor. So in go the daikon, and then we're just going to mix around a little bit so everything's coated and absorbing that lovely flavor. And then we're going to go ahead and just set it off to the side as soon as everything is combined. If you're MJ, you're of course going to be eating, because that's what she does. Next up, we're going to fry up our tofu. So we're going to put just a little bit of peanut oil, you can use whatever oil you'd like, into a pan, heat it up, and then we're going to put our marinated tofu in, and we're going to just basically fry it up so it's nice and brown. Should only take a few minutes on each side, and you'll see it's nice and lightly browned on each side. And it'll combine nicely with those flavors of the marinade, and once it's done, put it on a paper towel or something to absorb some of the extra oil. You can also use a cookie sheet with a drip pan. Alright, round 3, we need 4 hoagies, a half cup of mayonnaise, 1 to 2 tablespoons of sambal if you would like to use that, 1 jalapeno thinly sliced, and some cilantro. These are all the things we're going to use to construct our sandwich. Take those baguettes and we're going to go ahead and saw one in half. Then if you want to make your mayonnaise spicy, you can add that chili oil in there and mix it up. MJ doesn't want that, so we're going to just put straight mayonnaise on. Then, after you've got your mayo on both sides, go ahead, add a little bit of tofu. We're going to take a big old scoop of those deliciously pickled vegetables, put it on top, and then if you want spice, add some jalapenos. We're not going to do that, of course, because obviously MJ wouldn't like it, and finish with way too much cilantro if you like it. And we are ready to eat. Your constructed sandwich should look something like that. I forgot to put the cilantro on before I took the picture, but this gives you a good idea.
Alright, so it's taste test time. We didn't add any spice to this because MJ apparently doesn't like it, so we don't have any jalapenos on here, and we didn't put any of the chili sauce into the mayonnaise, but you may choose to do so if you wish. Let's give it a quick taste and see how we did.
I can't open my mouth that big, remember? Wait. Can't even do it that big. Can't taste test it if it's too big. Squish, squish.
There you go. Squish, squish, squish. What do you think, dude? We're making a mess, but that's okay. The vegetables turned out great. You have to let them sit for about a half hour and they'll have that nice pickled taste like you get if you go to a Vietnamese restaurant. And then, I mean, hoagies are always good, and the tofu marinated very well after only sitting for about a half an hour. So, since MJ is going to pound this back, I fear we better sign off before we're here all day watching her eat. This is Mr. M signing off for Cooking with Mr. M and MJ. This is... Or MJ. We'll see ya next time.
There's one more thing in the bowl.
Who's gonna get them?